Hi guys, this is the Tiger 1. It's one of the oldest tanks in the game, and still the tank that has the best personality of them all. It has the magic of the sexy box tank that still exists up until this day. It was my first Tier 7 tank, and I think it's just one of those good tanks all around, right? Because what makes a tank? You either have firepower, you either have mobility, or you either have protection, right? And this tank has an awesome gun, so it has awesome firepower, and it has good-ish mobility. What this tank doesn't have is armor. It used to have some okay armor against tier 5s and 6, but the game today it's all about tier 9 and tier 10 and a few tier 8 tanks, especially the premium ones. So most of the time this tank will get grouped against tier 9 tanks, and your armor doesn't count for anything. The good news is that you have some really good average damage per minute. You have a punchy gun with a good reload, and with the average damage of 280 you can reload basically as fast as a Russian medium tank, although with a slightly lower average alpha. So it's that fire, pull back, wait for 1 second, go again. And this a lot of times will confuse the enemy tankers. The problem is that this tank will get penned on any kind of position from any kind of angle, right? So the most you can hope for is that the enemy is actually trying to hit this side of you, move on onwards and forwards, and try and side scrape a little bit. This is your best option of actually bouncing one or two shots, but never count on that. And the other good news about the Tiger is the fact that instead of armor it has a high HP pool. So you either want to increase the HP pool or try and max the firepower department. And also the tank has some good view range, so if you equip it with some coated optics, then it will get to 500 view range with a decent crew, right? The power to weight ratio is also not bad. It's 12, but for a heavy tank it can work decently. And I think that's kind of enough about the tank. The other excellent thing about the tank is the dispersion values and also the aiming time combined with the accuracy, right? So you need to use those three things: your good rate of fire with good accuracy, with a really usable gun, with a good firing platform, and you need to act as a kind of support tank in all the battles that you're fighting against higher tires. Against lower tires, then you can afford to be a bit more aggressive. But it's always better in lower tank battles to never fight against more than one or maybe two enemies at a time, right? Just go over there, bully your enemy, then pull a little bit back, and then repeat. Okay, now let's see what this tank is all about in a bit of action. I don't know, are this... okay, so I was concerned that this wasn't okay, but it seems that the textures took a bit longer to load. Right, I think I'm gonna go around this area of the map, see if we can use this kind of a bush, or if not, then we get instantly spotted. It's a bit unfortunate. For us, I would have preferred not to get spotted instantly, but sometimes you really can't do too much. And as you can see over here, the tank can actually shoot on the move and hit pretty well the target. So like I said, the good firepower of the tank is pretty nice, and you should try and use it all the time. Just get into a good position and try and basically bring suppressive fire to your enemies. Okay, there's an enemy Tiger. Never count on your camo because you will be disappointed, right? So tank is best used as hello. As a firing platform with some excellent capabilities. and we just a little bit slow to get the Hellcat. Come on. And we actually bounced a shot, which I'm really happy about. I think we also are able to fire to reload before the Hell Kitty. I'm not sure if he wants to come back towards this area. Yeah. That's what I thought. Are the enemies trying to advance a little bit? And we actually hit the tiger because he doesn't really have some good map awareness. He shouldn't stay like that in the middle of the field. I think we also might be able to shoot this T-29. The KV-2 also might want to come around us, but I think that he decided against it. So for now, I'm just gonna pull back a little bit, maybe get a better angle to not get spotted. Because I did want to keep my hit points a little bit more. However, from what I'm seeing, we can actually move on a little bit, because there doesn't seem to be any kind of enemy tanks on this flank, so might be able to bully our counterparts around here. Can we actually? There is a comet. Yeah. So like I said, the tank is absolutely awesome when firing. You can just use the excellent rate of fire to get some impressive results. Okay, I think at this point we need to just try and get the tiger. Then we'll go for the rest. If the tiger withdraws a little bit, or if he comes, just showing his face. No, he didn't. Okay, it seems that the comet does want to take a swing at us. I do think that he will regret this. Yeah, so the comet is basically dead. And we did bounce a shot from this T-29. I just want to confirm the kill. And we bounced the KV-2 as well, but the KV-2 bounced out of from us. I need to kill the T-29 first. Come on, gun depression, don't fail me now. Okay, it's time we go after this KV-2. Maybe he doesn't have the gun depression. And he did fire at us, but he didn't do too well. I do need to actually move and finish off this KV-2 unless the gun is gonna help us. And there's the tiger. Right. Okay, fair enough. There's the T-50-2, but I really can't go after him right now because unfortunately I don't really have good enough camo to get him. Let's see if we can shoot this P-43. Yeah, he's a bit oblivious. And then I'm guessing... No, I did miss on this guy. And there's the Leo. And yeah, just like that, we do almost 4k damage in a 7-minute game, I guess. So the Tiger 1 is still an excellent tank, especially in Tier 7 games like this one. So let's see the final results and then we'll wrap it up. I did make a few mistakes, especially at the end of the game. I should have maybe tried to watch about the Comet and then finish up a little bit faster the T-29. Other than that, I think this was a pretty good game, especially for the duration of it. So I needed to be a bit aggressive because I wanted to make sure that we can have a good impact on the game, and also basically the matchmaking allowed us to do this as well. So as you saw over here, we never fired a premium round. It only cost us around 8k to resupply the ammunition. The repair of the vehicle is around 10,000, and this is for the chocolate that we used for this. So you can see you can actually do some really good, get some experience, good experience on these events that are happening right now. And we did also do a bunch of missions over here as well. And this was good enough for Mastery Badge Class 1. So this means that a lot of other people are recognizing that this tank is absolutely great and it does pretty well. So I strongly recommend you to play in this tank, especially if you're going on, because you're always going to be doing at least some damage in higher tier games, but you also can absolutely dominate if you know at least a little bit what you're doing in lower tier games, due to this tank's absolutely great stats for firing the gun. And at lower tiers, most of the tanks don't really have that crazy amount of armor, so you can basically at least bully lower tiers and don't really think that much about where you need to shoot them. Okay, that being said, I think we're close to wrapping up this video, and I want to thank you for watching me. And if you want, you can also find some other games that I'm playing and I played on my channel, and one of them would be the one in which I play with the Sharpshooter, because this is one of my favorite tanks, and I think it's one of the better tanks over there on the Battle Pass. I think you can get it as a reward. So yeah, thank you for watching me, and see you in the next one. Bye now.